Hello everybody, welcome to this lecture video. I am Sharath, working as an associate professor in Rajiv Institute of Technology, Hassan. In this lecture video, we are going to see the object-oriented programming laboratory, program number 7. They have given the question like this: develop a Java program to create an interface resizable with methods resize width and resize height. These two method is taking one parameter of integer type. Okay, that allows an object to be resized, means these two methods allows an object to be resized. Create a class rectangle that implements resizable interface and implements the resize methods. So what we have to do in this program is we have to create one interface with the name resizable, and within that interface we have to define two abstract methods, that is resize width and resize height. We know interface is much like a class. It contains the abstract method. Abstract method means it doesn't have a implementation, only declaration will be there. Okay, interface with the name resizable, and it has two methods, resize width and resize height. These two method is going to take one parameter of integer type. Okay, and what this method will do, this method is going to resize the object. Okay, now we have to create one class called rectangle that is going to implement the interface resizable. Okay, now we look into the program. Here we are creating one interface with the name resizable, and it has two methods, resize width, resize height. The name already mentioned in the question, resizable, and it has two methods, resize width, resize height, and one parameter of integer type. We have declared the interface. Next, we will create one class called rectangle. Here we are creating one class rectangle that implements the resizable interface. So this is how we are going to write: class rectangle implements resizable, the name of the interface. Next, within this class we declare two variable, width and height of integer type, and we have assigned some value. Okay, initially we just assign some value to these class variables, width and height. Next, in this class we are going to implement the abstract methods. So first we are implementing resize width, and very important thing, when we are implementing the abstract methods in the class, okay, so that class should be declared as public. So, okay, this is very important. We should declare the method as public while implementing the methods of interface. So public void resize width, so one parameter we are passing, because in the declaration also one parameter is there. So inside this, what we are doing, we are just resizing. Okay, new width equal to width. Okay, so next, same thing, resize height we are implementing. Okay, now here come to class that contains the main method. We know execution starts from the main. Okay, now we will see how the program goes. Okay, this is just a declaration of an interface, and this is the implementation of an interface in the class rectangle. Now we will come to main class. Okay, so first in the main, within the main, first we have to create an object of rectangle class. So we know how to create the object. In this, we are just creating the object of rectangle class. Next, we are just displaying the initial values what we have assigned here, width and height. Okay, original dimension. width equal to r dot width, r dot height. Directly we cannot use, we have to call with the help of object name. So r dot width dot. So simply we are displaying the value just for our reference, what could be the initial value. Next we are calling the resize method, resize width. Okay, r dot resize width, and we are passing the 30 as the argument. So now the control goes to, when we call this method r dot resize, control goes to here, here it will come, and this 30 will be received by this variable new width, and that 30 will be assigned to this width. Now 10 will get replaced with 30. Same thing, one more method we are calling resize height, and we are passing 40. So when this line get executes, control goes to this line, and 40 will be received by new height. Okay, the new height value will be 40, that we are going to assign to height. So initially it was 20, now it will get replaced with 40. Next we are just displaying the resized values or resized dimension. Resize width equal to r dot width, r dot height. So before calling these two methods, the initial value will be 1020. After calling these two, we have changed, we have resized the height and width. So 30, 40 we are going to get here. Okay. So this is all about the program. Okay. I will just recall these things. Interface we have created with the name resizable, and it has two methods. Okay, resize width, resize height, and it takes one parameter. So rectangle is the class which implements the resizable interface, and we have just declared two class variables, and we have implemented these two methods here. Next, from the main, we have created the object of rectangle class, and we are calling these two methods. Okay, this is all about the program number 7. Now we will see the execution of this program. So same program I have copied here. Interface, class rectangle that implements the resizable, and the class contains the main. Okay, if we run the program, okay, see here, this is what the original dimension will be. Initially it will be 1020. So the output of these two lines. Next, resize dimension, and after calling these two method, it got resized to 30, 40. Okay, so we will just change the values here. We make 100, this one 200, this one, and this one 300, this one 400. So initially it will be 10, 100, 200. After resizing, it will become 300 and 400. So this is what we are writing inside the method. We are just resizing the value. Here, output width, height 100 initially, then resized value will be 300, 400 after this. Okay. Thank you. This is all about the program number 7. Thank you.